Hello, friends. Bill back again. This week's vlog is about personalization in marketing. The best way to understand personalization is to first understand that we have to be cognizant as marketers of the buyer journey, the customer journey, the prospect journey. And the journey they go through starts with an intention, typically to learn more, find information, answer questions. They have needs, they have desires, they have fears. So as they go through, typically starting with a search engine, perhaps social media, perhaps they've made it to your website, they have an intent. Okay. Their intent through the journey is to first know, then hopefully like, then ultimately trust you, your content, and your opportunity, the service you provide, the product you sell, the consultations you offer, the benefits that you deliver. This is what they're trying to first understand, then hopefully appreciate or like, and then ultimately trust that you will deliver as promised. And through that journey, we want to bombard them with social proof and trust triggers. And we've talked about that on previous vlogs. First, understanding the intent, and then most importantly, personalizing the content to show you understand and relate to them. So the buyer's journey is know, like, trust, try, then buy, hopefully repeat, and then ultimately the winner, refer more opportunities your way. So how do we get that? Well, the way we get that is to first personalize our content to the individual that's seeking to know or learn, like or be entertained or satisfied, and trust, feel safe in the products or services that you deliver. And the way we do that is to understand demographic and psychographic metrics or characteristics of the person searching. How do we find that? Well, we do that through good data analytics and research, understanding who is coming our way, what are their fears, what are their strengths, how do they act, how do they live, are they male, are they female, are they 25, are they 55, do they live in an apartment in the city, do they live in a suburb with their family, what do they do for work, how much do they make, what concerns do they have, how do they like to consume information, how do they like to learn. To the degree that you can understand your prospect or your buyer or your patient or your customer, your client, or what have you, you can start catering your content specifically to them. They're going to feel throughout this process of know, like, trust, try, buy, repeat, and ultimately refer. They're going to start to feel, gosh, they understand me. They know me. Have they been tapping my phone? Maybe, but ultimately they want to feel a part of this process. You've heard me say before, credibility plus relatability equals opportunity. Credibility, do you know what the heck you're doing? Relatability, do you understand me, your audience? So personalization in marketing, and specifically personalization in healthcare marketing, is telling a patient or a customer or a client, I understand you. I feel your pain. I want to address it. I want you to feel safe. I want you to feel that I am uniquely qualified to serve you. And the way I do that is to speak in terms of your interests, in language that you appreciate, with imagery that relates to you personally, in an area that you live or work. So we want to take into consideration things like geotagging, geofencing, specialized landing pages based on IP addresses, marketing campaigns based on specific gender, socioeconomic, or familial data. We want to be as customized and as personalized as we can in our messaging because people expect it. People absolutely expect the businesses, the healthcare practices, the doctors, the resources that they look into, they expect personalized options because it's everywhere today. Whether it's Whole Foods working with Amazon, or whether it's Apple understanding your music preferences, or where you drive and putting up opportunities along the way for you to grab a bite to eat or fill up the gas tank. All this personalization is now an expectation. So with that expectation, we're once again going to hopefully rise above the norm and execute in a way that makes us a market leader. So The key to personalization is to first understand your audience, understand their intent, over deliver, speak in terms of their interest, and they just want to be made to feel safe. So keeping safety top of mind, head and heart, understanding that your language, your imagery, your offers, the locations, if you're a multi-location operation, need to be congruent with where they live or work. Ultimately, beginning with the end in mind, catering everything to them and their surroundings, their concerns, is going to drastically separate you from all of your competitors. Personalization doesn't only matter in healthcare. Personalization, customization, and really understanding the customer, client, or patient you seek to serve is imperative for one's success today. So if you'd like to learn more about personalization, feel free to speak with a specialist or yours truly. We'd love to talk about it. This is clearly something that we engage in through our social media marketing efforts, our lead generation and patient acquisition efforts, as well as our content marketing strategies that we employ for all of our clients. So if you'd like to learn more about personalization, intent-driven marketing, I'd love to have that conversation. Once again, this is Bill signing off.